Welcome back to TeshKidFX for another price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you a price prediction update on Vechain, whose current price stands at the $0.01910 mark, and here on TradingView the market is up by 0.58%. And in this video I want to give you the short-term and the long-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, basing my analysis on the Elliot wave structures and the Fibonacci's. And allow me to kickstart the video by giving you a brief of what has been happening here on the Vechain chart. So Vechain, from these low prices that we had been trading within, we saw a very nice bounce to the upper side, making it to an all-time high at around the $0.27 mark. And in that movement to the upper side, I'm terming that movement as a higher Elliott wave count 1 to the upper side, and after seeing the all-time high, we had been seeing no prices in this massive ABC corrective structure, which has now taken us back to around the $0.17 mark in a movement that I'm terming as a higher Elliott wave count 2, and there are chances that we might have seen the low for that higher Elliott wave count 2, and whatever I expect next is a bounce to the upper side in the formation of that higher Elliott wave count 3 before we see a wave 4, and then continue pushing even higher in the formation of that wave 5 to the upper side, and giving you a measure from the all-time high. From the all-time high, Vechain is down more than 90%, and that means there are chances that we might have seen the low for that second wave, and very soon I'm expecting that bounce to the upper side in the formation of this wave 3, and sketching out a minimum target area to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3 by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the Fibonacci's to the low of the second wave. That gives me a minimum target area to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, which perfectly lies at around the $0.46434 mark, and that is the minimum that I would expect Vechain to do in the next bull market, and see the formation of that wave 3 before we see a wave 4, and then continue pushing even higher in the formation of that wave 5. And that is my long-term scenario that I'm expecting to play out here on the Vechain chart. And jumping to the 1 hour chart for further analysis and also give you the short-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out here on the Vechain chart. Here on the 1 hour chart, you can see after making a low at around the $0.017 mark, we have been seeing a very nice bounce to the upper side in a movement that has been obeying the Elliott wave structures, and you can see I have this Elliott wave structure in red, which is an impulsive movement to the upper side in the formation of that higher Elliott wave count 1, meaning this is a fractal wave to the upper side in the formation of that wave 1 to the upper side. And after seeing the formation of a higher Elliott wave count 1, whatever we expect next is a bit of a retracement to the lower side in the formation of a higher Elliott wave count 2, and I believe that is what we have been seeing over here, even seeing this ABC corrective structure which fully maximized the formation of that second wave. And after seeing the low for that second wave, whatever we expect next is an impulsive movement to the upper side in the formation of a higher Elliott wave count 3, and first sketching out a minimum target area to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3 using a trend-based Fibonacci, connecting it from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the Fibonacci's to the low of the second wave. That gives me a minimum target area to the upper side at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $0.021 mark. And for us to fully maximize that target area, we need to manage to break above the area of resistance at around the $0.02 mark. And this wave 3 that we're having over here needs to show some impulsive nature, because for us to confirm that in the formation of this wave 3, we need to manage to break above the wave 1 high, which we have not yet done over here, and I'm expecting a bit of a pump to the upper side, manage to break above the wave 1 high, and once that happens, then we can try and face out the key area of resistance at around the $0.02 mark. And once we manage to break above it and maybe even see a retest of that key area of resistance, then we can fully maximize the fib level 1.618 in the formation of that higher Elliott wave count 3 to the upper side. And for us to support that movement to manage to break above the wave 1 high and continue pushing even higher, we also need to manage to break above the 20-day MA, which here on the Vechain chart we are trading just slightly above it, and that means there are chances of managing to break above it and continue pushing even higher. Also taking a look at the indicators to see what movements will be supported here on the RSI. On the RSI we are trading at around the 52 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to support any movements to the upper side. Also taking a look at the MACD. Here on the MACD you can see we had printed a bearish crossover here, but we are seeing a bit of a decrease in the selling momentum, and that would mean soon we might be able to print a bullish cross. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll keep you updated.